Yes, good morning everybody. Now let us see the third class of carbonates compounds. In last class we discussed about the hybridization and its types. So what is hybridization? Once you recall the definition of hybridization. The intermixing of nearly same energy containing atomic orbitals to give equal energetic same number of hybrid orbitals is called as hybridization. There are three types: sp3, sp2, sp. So in last class I explained the sp3 hybridization by taking methane molecule, CH4 molecule. So undergoes sp3 hybridization. Now let us see the second one, sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization. So what is the definition of sp2? Intermixing of one s orbital and two p orbitals. One s orbital and two p orbitals undergo intermixing of one s orbital and two p orbitals will give equal energetic three sp2 hybrid orbitals. sp2 hybrid orbitals. This is called as sp2 hybridization. Once again you see the definition of sp2: intermixing of one s orbital and two p orbitals will give equal energetic three sp2 hybrid orbitals. Three sp2 hybrid orbitals is called as the sp2 hybridization. Now for this I am taking the example ethene, ethene, that is CH2 double bond CH2. This is the ethene. CH2 double bond CH2. Now in this carbon electron configuration, is equal to 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. This is in ground state. In ground state, GS means ground state. GS is the ground state. In excited state, what happened? One of the electron promoted into 2p-Z. So 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1, 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. Now in this condition, these three only, 2s, 2px, 2py will undergo sp2 hybridization. So 2pz orbital cannot participate in the hybridization. Only 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 orbitals undergo sp2 hybridization. So due to this, carbon will form, see here, carbon will form three hybrid orbitals. One hybrid orbital, two, then three hybrid orbital, like this. Three hybrid orbital. Each hybrid orbital contains one electron. Second carbon. This is the first carbon. Now second carbon also will form three sp2 hybrid orbitals. 1, 2, then 3 sp2 hybrid. Carbon, here the first carbon, second carbon. Is it clear? Now, so each sp2 contains one electron. One sp2 of carbon overlaps with another sp2 of carbon. sp2 overlapping. Next, each carbon has two more sp2 now. That will overlap with hydrogen s orbital, like this. Hydrogen s orbital. The second sp2 also overlaps with hydrogen s orbital. So this is sp2, this one is s orbital, sp2 with s orbital. Like that, second carbon also, because in that molecule two carbons are there. Now it overlaps with hydrogen, bond formation. Again it overlaps with hydrogen, bond formation. So all five are the sigma bonds. This is always hybrid orbitals will form sigma bonds. Sigma, 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 sigma. Okay, hybrid orbitals will form the sigma bonds. Hybrid orbitals will form sigma bonds only. Okay, so carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization. Due to that, in this ethene molecule, two carbons are present. Each carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization. Will form the three sp2 hybrid orbitals. Three sp2 hybrid orbitals. One sp2 hybrid orbital overlaps with another carbon sp2 hybrid orbital. The remaining two sp2 hybrid orbitals of each carbon overlaps with hydrogen s orbitals. This sp2 of carbon overlaps with s orbital of hydrogen. Next, one more sp2 hybrid orbital overlaps with s orbital of hydrogen. Here also same s orbital sp2 overlaps with s orbital of hydrogen. sp2 overlaps with s orbital of hydrogen. So all these are the sigma bonds. But in this one, unhybridized 2pz orbital is present. What is this? 2pz1 is there, no? That is unhybridized orbital. 2pz1. 2pz1 is unhybridized orbital. So now I am taking carbon. It has one unhybridized 2pz orbital. Here also one unhybridized 2pz orbital. One unhybridized 2pz orbital. This is sp2. This one. Now it has one electron. Here also one electron. Okay. So what happens here? This is 2pz1. Here also 2pz1. 2pz1, 2pz1. This is not involved in the hybridization. So this undergo sidewise overlapping. It undergoes the sidewise overlapping. Sidewise overlapping. Due to sidewise overlapping, it forms the pi bond. See here, one pi bond, sigma bond is there. Okay, so 2pz orbital, 2pz1 orbital, 2pz1 orbital of each carbon, 2pz1 orbital of each carbon cannot participate in hybridization. These two undergo sidewise overlapping. Sidewise overlapping to form pi bond. So this is the concept. Okay. See here. So each carbon undergoes sp2. One sp2 overlaps with adjacent carbon sp2. The remaining two sp2 overlaps with s orbital of hydrogens. Here also same. The second carbon, two sp2 hybrid orbitals overlaps with s orbital of hydrogen. Now each carbon has unhybridized 2pz1 orbital. 2pz1 means this is p orbital, dumbbell shape. So this is totally one orbital. This can be considered as totally one 2pz orbital up to here. This is lower low, upper low. Here also same, another carbon, upper low, then lower low. Now these two orbitals undergo sidewise overlapping. Due to sidewise overlapping, what happens? Which bond is obtained? Pi bond is obtained. Sidewise overlapping will give the pi bond. So this is sigma bond. All these are the hybrid orbitals. Next here sigma bond, hybrid orbital. This is also sigma bond. But the sidewise overlapping of 2pz1 orbitals of each carbons will form the pi bond. So So totally in ethene molecule 5 sigma bonds, 1 pi bond is present. Okay. So that's why in ethene molecule, see here, in ethene molecule, so carbon in ethene carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization. Geometry is, what is the geometry? Triangle planar geometry. Triangle planar geometry. Bond angle 120 degrees bond angle. 120 degrees bond angle. Then what about the CC bond length? CC bond length is 1.34 angstroms. See, in ethene molecule, carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization. The geometry is triangle planar. Bond angle is 120 degrees. CC bond length is 1.34 angstroms. Okay. The question is define hybridization and explain sp2 hybridization by taking suitable example. So what is the sp2 hybridization? Intermixing of one s orbital and 2 p orbitals will give equal energetic 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals is called as the sp2 hybridization. Example ethene, ethene, CH2 double bond, CH2. See carbon electron configuration in ground state 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. In excited state, so one of the electron is promoted from 2s into 2p. So 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. So 4 unpaired electrons are available, but in this carbon uses only 3, that is 2s1, 2px1, 2py1. So that's why this is called as a sp2 hybridization. 2pz1 is not participated in the hybridization. That's why it is considered as unhybrid orbital. Next, each 2 carbons are present in ethene. Each carbon undergoes sp2, so that will form 3. 1, 2, 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals. Second carbon also 1, 2, 3 hybrid orbitals. One sp2 overlaps with another sp2, sigma bond. Next, remaining 2 sp2 hybrid orbitals overlaps with hydrogens, s orbitals. Next carbon, remaining 2 sp2 hybrid orbitals overlaps with s orbital of hydrogens. Next, each carbon has unhybridized 2pz1 orbitals. 2pz1, 2pz1. So these undergo sidewise, upper lobes, then lower lobes. Due to this, what happened? We can get the pi bond. Okay. So 2pz1 orbital of each carbon cannot participate in hybridization. So these two undergo. These two means here one, then second one. These two undergo sidewise overlapping to form pi bond. So that's how many sigma bonds are there? 5 sigma, 1 pi bond. So where we can identify 5 sigma? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sigma. Where is pi bond? Here. This is only 1 pi bond. Don't consider the 2 pi bond. Only one 2pz orbital will form 1 pi bond. So totally 5 sigma, then 1 pi bond is present in ethene molecule. Then what is the geometry? So in ethene molecule, sp2 hybridization is there. It undergoes sp2 and exhibiting the triangular trigonal planar geometry. Bond angle is 120 degrees. CC bond length is 1.34 angstroms. Okay. So this is about the sp2 hybridization, which is explained by taking the ethene molecule as an example. Whereas sp3, methane, CH4, only single bonds. There is no any pi bond. But in sp2, we can identify 1 pi bond. Okay. Whereas in the third one, sp3, there we can identify 2 hybrid orbitals. 2 pi bonds. Okay. sp3, sp2, then sp. This is the second one, sp2 hybridization. The best example is the ethene molecule. Ethene molecule having the double bond. Now come to the third one, sp hybridization. Here I am taking the third one, sp hybridization. So in sp hybridization, what happens? What we have to take? Intermixing of one s orbital and instead of two, we have to consider only the one p orbital. One p orbitals will give equal energetic. How many orbitals are participating? Two, na? So two sp2 hybrid orbitals. See here. Now come to the third one. sp hybridization definition is intermixing of one s orbital and one p orbital will give equal energetic two sp2 hybrid orbitals. That is called as sp hybridization. Example: ethyne, ethyne, ethyne. That is H C triple bond CH, ethyne. In ethane, how many carbon atoms are there? Two carbons. 1, 2. Next, electron configuration. Carbon electron configuration in ground state same 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. In excited state 1s2, one of the electron from 2s promoted or excited into 2pz. So 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. Now in this condition, it uses only one s orbital and one p orbital. So these two only participates in the hybridization, leaving the 2py1, 2pz1. So as they cannot participate in the hybridization. Only 2s1, 2px1 can participate in hybridization. 2py1, 2pz1 orbitals of each carbon cannot involve in the hybridization. Okay, so this is the one carbon atom. How many carbons are there? Two carbons. Again, here I am taking C, first carbon, another second carbon, C. This is second carbon. Each carbon will undergo sp to sp hybridization. How many hybrid orbitals are obtained? Two sp, not sp2 here. Two sp hybrid orbitals. Because we are taking sp hybridization. Intermixing of one s orbital and one p orbital. Only two orbitals are participating. That's why you can get two sp hybrid orbitals. Let us see here. sp. Each sp contains one electron. Second carbon also. sp, then sp. Here overlapping, this gives one sigma bond. Next, unpaired electron. Because here one electron is present. sp hybridization. Here one electron, 2px1 also one electron. Now one sp of carbon overlaps with adjacent carbon sp. The second sp and one more carbon sp. These sp hybrid orbitals overlaps with hydrogen. Because how many hydrogens are there? Two hydrogens. So now this sp overlaps with s orbital of hydrogen. Pairing means bond formation takes place. Here also same. Hydrogen, like this. This is over. Now each carbon has two orbitals, now unhybridized orbitals. 2py1, 2pz1. See, here I am taking this is as 2py1. This is totally one orbital, 2py1. Here 2pz1. This is 2py1, 2pz1. One electron. Next, this carbon also has two, 2py1, 2pz1. 2py1, 2pz1. These are not participated. Each carbon, 2py1, 2pz1 orbitals, 2py1, 2pz1 orbitals are not participated in hybridization. Not participated in hybridization. Hybridization. These undergo sidewise overlapping. these undergo sidewise overlapping to give pi bonds. Now let us see here. 2py overlaps with 2py only, like this. 2py with 2py, upper lobe, lower lobe. 2py. 2pz overlaps with 2pz. 2pz overlaps with 2pz, upper lobe, lower lobe. Upper lobe and lower lobe. Lower lobe, upper. Same symmetry Arcturus linkage takes place. 2py cannot overlap with 2pz. That is not possible. 2py with 2py of another carbon. 2pz with 2pz of another carbon. Upper lobes, lower lobes. 2py. 2pz. 2pz. That's how many pi bonds are there? 2. This is one pi bond, second pi bond. So in H is C, triple bond, CH, 1 sigma, 3 sigma plus pi bond, 2 pi bonds. 3 sigma plus 2 pi bonds are possible. Sigma, pi bond. How many pi bonds are there? 2 pi bonds. Sigma bonds are 3 sigma. Okay. So in this sp hybridization, geometry is linear. Linear geometry can be possible. Linear geometry. Then bond angle is 180 degrees bond angle. 180 degrees bond angle. Then CC bond length. CC bond length is 1.20 angstroms. 1.20 angstroms. This is about the sp hybridization. Intermixing of sp means one s orbital, one p orbital to give equal energetic two sp hybrid orbitals. Example ethane. So in ethane excited state of carbon, only 2s1, 2px1 orbitals will participate in the hybridization, sp hybridization. So that's why each carbon will form sp. Second carbon sp. sp orbitals will form only sigma bonds. One sp with another sp. This sp with hydrogen. Here sp with hydrogen. Overlapping. Next, each carbon has unattached 2py1, 2pz1. Each carbon has 2py1, 2pz1. I am taking this totally dumbbell shape 2py1. This is totally 2pz1. 2py1, 2pz1. Next carbon also 2py1, 2pz1. Now 2py overlaps with 2py. 2pz overlaps with 2pz sidewise. That's why this is one pi bond, another pi bond. Sigma, pi. So this why we can call as a sigma. The orbitals are overlapping along the internuclear axis. This is internuclear axis. That's why it is sigma. But these are sidewise overlapping is observed, are perpendicular to the internuclear axis. That's why these two considered as the pi bonds. So how many sigma? 3 sigma. 1. So 1, 2, 3. Pi bond, 2 pi bond. So then what is the geometry? Linear geometry. What is the bond angle? 180 degrees bond angle. What is the bond length? CC bond length is 1.20 angstroms. So these three can be explained with respect to the table also. Let us see the table. So type of hybridization. Geometry, bond angle, CC bond length, percentage of S character. First sp3, sp2, then sp. sp3 geometry tetrahedral, sp2 triangle planar or trigonal planar, sp linear. Bond angle sp3 109 degrees 28 minutes, here 120 degrees, here 180 degrees. cc bond length 1.54 angstroms, 1.34 angstroms, 1.20 angstroms. If bond angle increases, bond length decreases, inversely proportional. In sp3, what is the S character? How much percentage? 25%. 25% S, 75% P. Here, total 100%. S means 33.3. 33.3% S percentage. Next year, 50%. If S character increases, bond angle increases, bond length decreases. S character increases means this is total 100%. S has 50%. So then in sp2 33.3%. Remaining is P percentage. In sp3 25% of S character. So sp3 tetrahedral, sp2 triangle planar, sp linear geometry. This is very important table. So based on this we can identify what kind of the geometry, what kind of the bond angle is associated. So then bond length, then percentage of S character. What is the example for sp3?